Now we will transform shapes. Even simple shapes can be altered or become complex shapes. We will take basic shapes and create some complexity in showing the usefulness in rounding corners, creating union, subtraction, intersect, and exclude selections, and to rotate objects. Let's create a new frame. Select the Frames tool. And below the 3 frames we've already have, we're going to create a brand new frame that is 1000 by 1000. I can move this frame when the bounding box is selected. So perhaps I want it a little bit closer or a little bit farther away. Here, notice that the red line is aligning it, so that way that they are all in some sort of grid. I can move the boxes, I can move the frames that are above, so they too are a bit more organized. Create a rectangle. So that way you can see, I'm going to zoom in a little bit further. Under the design palette, notice that I have a couple of different XY axis width and height, angle, as well as corner radius. Select the corner radius and type in 28. I can also select the corner radius and be a bit more free by selecting the object, clicking on any one of these dots in the corner, click and hold, and drag them until they meet the right size that I'm looking for. I wanted 28, and there is 28. Now, let's create a rectangle and a polygon. Let's have them overlap. Select both shapes. At the upper top area, we have a bowling group. Select the drop-down menu and select Union Selection. This has now united the two together. But if I double-click on them, I can move them so that way that they are in the correct spot that I'm looking for. Or I can transform the shape. Now, let's repeat this process for trying out all of the different options for selecting. I am going to create a new one. And this time, use Subtract Selection. Notice that the arrow is now gone. Now I will intersect selection. Notice that it took away everything except for the parts where they were intersecting. Let's make that a little bit more interesting, and I will make this intersection go through the polygon. And finally, the exclude selection. Notice that it has taken out the overlapping areas. If I were to double click on them and rotate it and transform it, notice that it still is connected together. It's still one shape, but I can alter what I needed from it. For instance, rounded corners. Finally, what I want to do is I want to create an arrow that is at a 45-degree angle. Since I'm running out of space here, I think I will make a very small arrow here. Now I can hold down the Shift key, select the bounding box corner, click and hold, and rotate to 45 degrees. Or, selecting the shape, go over to the design palette, and under rotation, type 45. And there we go. Keeping the same name for your file, last name -project02A, I would like you to now select only frame 2 and export that frame as a PNG file. Make sure to save your file as last name -project02A04 before you submit it to Sakai.